Hello guys, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel. This is my first video as a post-grad person. I was gonna say student, but that literally makes no sense. Yeah, if you guys didn't see, I graduated from college, which is so crazy that I'm literally done with school forever. Like, unless I go back to get my master's degree, which I don't plan on doing. It's so weird. I just feel like your main role as an adolescent and then going into young adulthood is being a student, and it's so weird that that's been my life since I was literally 5 years old, and now I'm 22 and I'm done, and now like the world is literally my oyster. So you guys saw that I just uploaded my graduation vlog, which you should definitely check out if you haven't already. That was such a fun video to make, and I'm going to look back on that video forever and just cherish the memories. That was such a special day. But I figured the next video I have to upload is a video telling you guys what is next for me, because I'm sure a lot of you are wondering. Also, I know this setup is very strange. I'm in the process of moving out of my college house, which is so sad. But basically, like, everywhere else in this house is a complete mess right now. So we're working with this. Also, I packed up my tripod, so I wish you guys could see this right now, but I'm literally using like a Clorox wipe like tube to stand my camera on, which is why it's like pointed down a little bit. So bear with me. My life is in shambles right now, but I got coffee, so it's all good. But yeah, if you guys have been following me for a while, I've been doing YouTube for I think like 10 years almost. Or maybe it is 10 years, but the entire time I've been on YouTube, I've also been a student. Like, that's been my identity. Like, I started in middle school, and then you guys saw me through high school and then through college, and now I'm done with school forever. And it's just so weird because that's been a part of my identity for so long, and it's so bittersweet. Like I said, I'm in the process of moving out of my house, and I have been here for 2 years now, and it's been such like a staple part of my college experience living in this house. Like, I love it. It's so homey to me, and like the memories I've made here, it's just so weird that I'm like packing up and moving now, which leads me to where am I going next? So I decided literally probably less than a month ago that I was going to stay in San Luis Obispo for the entire summer while I kind of figure out what's next for me. So I'm literally like stalling this process as long as I can. But kind of like I said in the video a few weeks ago, I think it was called like post-grad thoughts and first dates. I was just talking about how there's this pressure put on soon to be post-grad students or post-grads to kind of like have a set path, to have a job lined up, to know what you're doing. And the reality is that's not the case for everyone. And it's so easy to like go on LinkedIn and just see like, I'm so excited to announce, I'm so excited to announce, like I'm gonna be starting work for so-and-so, and it's so easy to think that everybody has it figured out. But I know a lot of people who took jobs just to take a job, not because they necessarily wanted to. And I also know a lot of people who graduated and moved back home, and they're currently looking for jobs. So the path is different for everyone, and I just want to remind everyone of that, whether or not you're in the same position as me or you're going to be graduating college eventually. I just hope that that's something you can take away from this video. So I kind of went on a tangent there, but I'm going to be staying in San Luis Obispo, where I went to college, for the summer. I am subleasing from someone, which means like usually rental periods in like a college town are year long, and a lot of people leave for the summer, so they will sublease their places. So I'm moving in to another place like 8 minutes away from here, and I'm going to be living there by myself for the summer. I'll be doing social media full time, which I'm super excited about. You guys know I've been like so excited to start like documenting my post-grad life, just because I think it's such a unique transitional period in your life, and I really want to document it, not just so I can look back on it, but also so you guys can kind of like go through it with me, because especially for those of you who are in the same position as me, or you're gonna be graduating college at some point, I think it's nice to see what another person is doing with that time period in their life. And then I'm also toying around with the idea of looking for like a hybrid remote job with flexible hours. I don't want like a full-time 9 to 5, because I want to still be able to do YouTube and everything like that. But I'm thinking of trying to find something that kind of melds my business marketing degree with my work in social media, like maybe like freelance brand consulting. Like, I'm just trying to really take this time now that I don't have school to really like sit down with myself, like quiet my mind and think like, what's your calling, Emma? And then also with that, it's like, if I am gonna be working fully remote, I can literally go anywhere, and that is, it seems like really nice to have that flexibility, and it is, but it's also so overwhelming because it's like I can literally go anywhere. And then there's those thoughts that kind of like creep into my mind, like, oh, if I go to this place over this place, then I'm gonna like meet a whole different group of people than I would if I went somewhere else, you know what I mean? And that's just like so scary to think about. But I have this kind of peace that I'm gonna make the right decision, and then I'm like going on this path like exactly as I'm supposed to, so that's really nice. I feel like this video is literally all over the place, but that's okay. I didn't want to like make a script for this video. But yeah, so I have a couple days left on this lease, and my dad is actually coming up tomorrow to help me move my big furniture to the new place. And then I'll be in the new place, and I'm excited because I'm gonna have like more time in my college town, which is literally like my favorite place ever. And it's really nice and quiet during the summertime because San Luis Obispo is a predominantly college town. So when the college students leave, it's like very quiet, and like you can definitely notice in the neighborhoods, like there's not a lot of cars. Like it's kind of weird. It's like, I feel like San Luis Obispo has like two main groups, and those are college students and retired people. So it's a really nice like quiet vibe in the summer, and I'm excited. And I'll have some friends who are staying here too, so it's not like I'm gonna be completely alone. And you know, with finishing up college and realizing that I'm done with school forever, I was thinking back on like all my schooling throughout the years, like starting from elementary school, middle school, high school, now college. And something I realized I had that kids nowadays going to school don't have is I didn't go to school ever fearing my safety, and that's something that's really hard for me to grapple with, that kids nowadays do have that fear. Obviously, mass shootings have gone up a lot in recent years, and a main target, unfortunately, is schools. And my heart just hurts for the society that we live in now, and that there are children who have to worry for their safety when they go to school. And I was doing some research on this topic, and I learned that there have been 274 mass shootings since 2009. And 1 in 4 of mass shooting victims are children or teens. I literally can't wrap my head around that number, and it seems to be just going up. It seems like every month I'm reading about like a new school shooting or a mass shooting. And something that I notice whenever there's a big mass shooting is, you know, social media is going crazy. Everybody's reposting graphics and, you know, donate here and things like that. And all of that is great. I am not discounting that, but I feel like a lot of people are just reposting stuff to show their support and raise awareness, but then after that dies down, it's like nothing really changed on a bigger scale. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of use my platform to encourage you guys to use your right to vote. I think that's really one of the biggest ways, like hopefully we're gonna see change in this area, is by using your right to vote and voting for representatives who are going to make changes in the areas that matter to you. So yeah, that's all that I'm gonna say about that, but it's just something that's been weighing kind of heavily on me recently as I reflected on my education and my schooling experience and everything like that. I don't know, it's gonna feel weird not having that be a part of my identity anymore, for sure, because I've always had assignments to do, always had tests. No more tests, oh my gosh, that's crazy. No more textbooks. Like, it's really the end of an era, and it's scary in so many ways because there's no blueprint anymore. It's kind of just like, okay, like you had all of these steps up into this point, and now it's like a free-for-all, like do what you want, which is, it's empowering, but it's also very scary because I'm definitely someone who likes a plan, likes kind of having some guidance, but I'm also very excited, and I feel like, you know, work opportunities have evolved so much. Social media has created so many more jobs than we had like 10 years ago. So that is where I'm at right now. I wanted to update you guys as far as the kind of content I'm gonna be creating, and now that I'm not a college student anymore, I really want to do a lot of post-grad vlogs. I'm gonna be living alone this summer, and I've never lived alone before. It's only gonna be for a couple months, but I've never lived alone, so we'll see how I do with that, and I kind of want to vlog that and show you guys how that's going for me, and like how I fill my time when I'm working at home by myself all day and not seeing people. I'm not never gonna see people, but like most of my days will be spent at home by myself, and I just want to document that for you guys. Be very candid about like any thoughts I'm having, fears, anything like that. It's just gonna be a fun little journey that I'm gonna take you guys on, and who knows where it's gonna go, but I'm gonna be filming it all. So I'm really excited for this new chapter. And I just wanna thank you guys again for all your support over the years, and I hope you'll continue to support me in this next chapter of my life. And I'm really excited to see where my channel goes and everything. And yeah, I just love you guys so much. I'm gonna finish packing for today, but the next time you see me, I will be in the new apartment for the summer. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, and I will see you guys very soon.